Welcome. I don't even know how that starts this. So purposely I did not take that 2-month break. I'm going to explain that a little bit too. And tell you a little bit about this room right here. And the kind of updates, a little bit of update on my life. And just where have I been? So this video, I mainly do on my social media. You can go follow me, links are in the description down below. Or basically just my my Instagram name, @DanT-Rex_FK8. I highly advise you to follow my Instagram, especially before I delete it, because I'm about ready to delete it. So, today's video is going to be about top 10 cars I've seen basically throughout the whole top 10 cars I've seen throughout the year. Can't be sat in and, tested and all that. Because, well, what happened this year is not totally expected. I'm going to give you a little bit of a life update and where I've been on YouTube, honestly, and why I just haven't been making videos. So, let's get into those two good things quickly, and do that. So, number one, where have I been? First off, I think I said this, I don't know, in my last video. So I did a geography video that you may have seen. That was for school. So, if you want to go watch that, go right ahead, but that was just for school. I don't really care for the views on that. I don't really care if you like it or not, It's just there for school. But, I have my phone right in front of me, thank God. The last actual video I made, if I'm right, I'm just trying to pull this up. So today, Thanksgiving, the day this will be uploaded is not going to be Thanksgiving. But today, the day I'm filming this, is Thanksgiving. So, happy Thanksgiving. The last actual video I made, oh my gosh, 3 months ago, was obviously, you guys saw it, Miller Motor Cars. And I actually used genuine music. You were surprised, actually, too. The vocals in it, had vocals in it, actually. I'm using this new sound place called Epidemic. I'll leave a link in the description below. That's the one I can leave a link. But I'm using this new place called Epidemic. You sign up, pay a monthly subscription, and you can get music, and you go browse a ton of people. The specific song I use, I think I put in the description of that video too, so you can go watch that and go view it through there. But some of the cars were sick. It was really nice. It was really nice to do that. But sadly now it's almost the end of 2020, thankfully. But don't get your hopes up that it's the end of 2020. Some people are, because of this whole thing, possibly. Oh, 2020 is ending. This whole thing will end too. It's not. It's not. If anything, the second part of it's going to get worse. So, I'm back in this room where I filmed the Type R video and why I love it. I still own that car. If you haven't seen, there's going to be a new one coming out soon too, the 2022 Type R. Everyone's having mixed opinions on it. Honestly, I actually do like it. This one, because my current FK8 is nice, don't get me wrong, but the new one looks a lot more sleeker, I will say. So you want my honest opinions on that. And where have I been? So number one, August, it was August, September. September was only a weekend. Then I had school. Obviously, I tried to push off everything. My dealership, you guys, YouTube, doing what I do. I tried to push that off. Sorry for my tick. It's gotten way worse, and I'll kind of show you how bad it's gotten. I had to push off YouTube and all that for school, since this year was a big year. I was getting out of middle school and going into high school. So I'm in 9th grade right now, basically. But this time around, it was a big move. Now I haven't started learning much big stuff like you learn in 9th grade, but it's just a big move. You're in classes with the big kids. Now I'm fully virtual, so I'm not in the classes actually wearing a mask or whatever. But I still see some of the bigger kids and the bigger grades online too. So yeah. So I'm not really going to cut this into different clips. I'll do a few. I'll do this clip right here. And then I'll do the next clip, basically being all the cars and all that. I'll kind of try to show you too. I'll do it through my phone instead. But and okay, now quick update on life too. what's happened with the collection, my tick right now too, I want to show you that. So this room right here, if anyone's medical or something of the sort, you guys can totally help me out in the comments. Kind of, we can talk personally one-on-one and kind of try to figure this out. Because honestly, I have no idea. But just to let you guys know, my tick has gotten really bad to the point where this is my room. It's not decorated like my room, but this is my room. I don't sleep in my room, which is across the hall. You open the door right here, go right across the hall. I don't sleep there anymore. I sleep in here. Well, not fully. I sleep on the couch now even too, which is not even the best too. But what I do normally, I'll start on this normally instead of going down there and sleeping immediately. I'll start here because I find this helps put me to bed, because I don't really go to bed really that tired. And that's partially why I go sleeping on the couch. But I start here. I'll put the whole thing up like this and the back down and all that. Maybe I'll go on my iPad and watch YouTube or go shopping like I normally do for model cars. More on other things like that next year. And then I'll go on that bed right here. You can see the frame, this part right here in the frame right there. And then I'll normally sleep right here. But I'm honestly, just to tell you, I'm having problems with all kinds of beds. So it's not the fact of, how do I want to word this? It's not the fact that I just don't want to go to sleep. I'm actually having problems sleeping on a flat 90-degree angle. And I don't know why. So, it's something in me, personally. It's not something in this room. It's not the bed itself, which my parents are pissed at me saying it's a bed, too. Just because they're cheapskates. But I'm genuinely having problems, and I don't know what the heck's going on. And I think part of that is because it's probably in me. And I do have a science class that I learn about different things in me, but I'm only learning about cells in me, so I don't know what kind of components in me could be having problems, so I can go talk to my doctor and get a prescription that can help me with that problem. I just don't know. So, anyways, there's that. If I can find a picture, maybe I'll show it to you on my phone. I'll try to get editing back up and all that next year too. Next year, again, I normally don't do much at the end of the year. I get really lazy at the end of the year. It's more at the beginning of the year. I do a lot of video filming and all that. But the collection changed, and it's all due to my neighbor. So I learned my neighbor has a pretty big car collection. I don't know if I'll go show you guys that, just because it's private and he wants it private. So, and he's got, I don't know if I even want to say this, but he's got a godson who does like the car reviewing, like almost like Doug DeMero, Redline Reviews, TFL, those kind of people. But it's more local, obviously, too. I'll leave links in the description. You can go check him out. He's been on, possibly as a part in, I don't know, something of sorts. I don't really remember right now, but he has a part in Steve Hammis's new car reviews. I'll leave his YouTube channel down below. You can go check out his car reviews. He does some pretty dang good car reviews. He did one on the exact car I'll show you in a few seconds, and what changed in the collection basically too because of it. And I'll leave this link down below. He's part of Limited Slip blog. I'll leave the link down below in the description, and you can go check that out too. They do a lot of the car reviews, just they don't do YouTube channel car reviews. They type it in basically saying now like how smooth it is and all that. But he had his godson pull up and give me a ride in the new Corvette, 2020 Corvette, C8 Corvette. I don't know if you can see that well. I don't know if that's in focus. I'll try to clip it right now. I may leave all the pictures at the end if you can't see them, of all the cars and all that. So But he gave me a ride in what is, it's a 3LT I think, or 2LT, 2020 C8 Corvette, Elkhart Lake Blue on the black leather interior, and it's a convertible too. I got to ride around the block or something like that. I got a little ride in the neighborhood with the top down, and that was really nice. So, honest opinion on the car, it's really nice. I never thought I would have liked a Corvette like that. It's funny, I hopped in it at my local Chevrolet dealership. You guys can go watch that 2019, the Ultimate Fair video or something of sorts, the July video. I kind of talk about that. I hopped in it, and I remember hopping in it. The seats weren't as comfortable, but this had the same exact seats. And after getting a whole ride in it, I was perfectly fine. Got my butt heated while I was getting driven around too. I had a seat heater on, so yeah, it was a real nice experience. Honestly, we launched the car, not to put out legal activity, but we launched the car, did a little drift at the top of my street here. Not saying where, but and yeah, it was really fun. I'm not going to include a video that I got because, again, it shows information. It shows my street. I don't want to do that. It does show the drift, but you're only seeing the interior cabin because I'm, like, holding on. So, I saw a few of those. It's funny, I saw, like, 4 of them in a week. So, the day before he gave me the ride in it, red one, almost like this model car right here. I don't know if you can see that. Actually, I'll pull it up because mine's... I'll show you a little bit about mine too. So his model car, he had a Corvette like this, basically, the red with the black. I went to Fall Fest. It was a local car show and like festival full of like crafted items, basically, local to me. And someone pulled up in a car like this. Basically, then the next day I got to ride in one, and then the next week I went to Cars and Coffee at a dealership, little ways away, classic car Corvette dealership, and there were 2 there. One in a spec like this. It had the white interior though, and another one pulled up, and I got to chat with the owner for a little bit too. He opened the rear here for me, so. This, and he said he waited 315 days for this. It was a white spec, basically the same wheels he saw on the convertible version I just showed you. I'll try to leave pictures if I can at the end. And then it was a white on red, and then there was a red on white. I'll die soon probably. So our bonus number 11 comes in. Again, if you can't see this, I'm gonna upload this all to the computer and put this at the end. Number 11 comes in at one of my local pre-owned car dealerships. I'm not gonna really give them out, but they had this on the lot. Now, only if I could find it. There we go. This is not no fake version of it. This was the actual version. It's a Shelby Cobra 427. It's the original blue on white spec. One of my local pre-owned dealerships had this, and that's gonna make the bonus spot for number 11. And coming in at number 10, I'm gonna clip this all in just in one, honestly too. Again, and if you can't see the pictures, I'll try to include them, especially from 11 to 1, in order at the end. Number 10 comes in. Part of this is like reviewing the cars too. So number 10 can come in. This is a wallpaper. Can come in at the new X5 and X6M. Now these really impressed me. They come with the M5 seats from BMW, and so it's not the rear-wheel drive M5. It's the all-wheel drive. The design you get on both of them is really nice. So no matter which one you like, you can honestly pick between what you like. They both have nice designs. They're really nice. They're both really nice. Number 9, this one's going to be a spot, so I'm going to be careful with this one. I'm going to include car spots too, local or anywhere. too. I'm very sorry for my ticket if you're hearing it too. Again, it's not controllable. Really, it's not the easiest thing to control. Come on, where are you? Come on. Come out, wherever you are. Where the heck is it? It's gotta be here somewhere. I know I'm in the right area too, that's a funny thing. But then it can't be, what the there it is, okay. No front plates on it, okay. This was local. I was having dinner one night at a fair food thing that was going on local. There was only one like, it's only one of the tents. This pulled up, and it's funny because we were coming home one night, and I think the exact same car cut us off too, illegally too. So there's 2 lanes on the highway. We're in the right lane. There's another lane to get off and go downwards. Yeah, he takes that lane and goes right around us. Kind of an idiot for doing that, but I'll give him credit. At least he's in a Ferrari. Alright, keeping it going. Number 8. This one you'll recognize if you watch my April video from earlier on this year. Actually, funny thing, I'm wearing the exact same shirt I wore when I filmed it in my mom's car, which next year I'll have to introduce you to her brand new car again. So, if I get the chance at some point. So she had, I showed you in April, she had a 19 Highlander Hybrid XLE that was in pre-dawn mica, which is like a brownish grayish almost with the gray interior. We went to go service the car one day, and salesman came up to us and basically saying we wanted your car as trade, and she got enthused. I'm not going to tell you what she got for a new vehicle. I'll give you a hint though, it's the exact same vehicle. So she stick to a Highlander, but you know, maybe specs are different, you know, yada yada. I will say she got what she wanted this time around, because she liked her old one. Don't get me wrong, she liked her old one, but it's not what she really wanted around the first time around, and she finally got it this time around. So number 8, quickly, I gotta like shut up because I don't want my camera to die. I want to make this short as possible too. Number 8 is going to come in at the Bentley Mulsanne. Again, back in April, I got to go see that. They let me in to go see it actually too, instead of me having to walk all the way around the back and have the garage door open and get rear pictures. That was really nice of them to do that too. So yeah, that thing was gorgeous too, honestly. The black with the chrome, it's way better than the other cars I got, which are like my box even too. Way more gorgeous. Alright. Number 7. This one I finally got to see. I could have saw it last year, around November or whatever, but they all sold out. I went to my local Porsche dealership, and finally got to see, you're going to see me in this too. Finally got to see the new Porsche Taycan. Now, I will say for being electric, it's not bad. Looks are pretty good. It's honestly like a 911 sports car. Just the one problem with that is that, well, I'm not an electric car fan. Maybe next year that'll change. Hint, hint. Hopefully, I don't know if you got that. So, and it's part of that thing with the thing and yada yada. I'll shut my mouth. You'll see more hints later on this year. So, and just a quick reminder too. Later on this year means January. So, my December video is actually going to be a January video, so I'm technically doing a December video this year. It's just, I'm doing it in January because it's basically going to be about Christmas. And Christmas is at the end of December, so it's like, might as well make it a January video, just call it December video. So, alright, so I said the Taycans. 6. I don't know if the dealership's going to like me showing this. I originally thought it was a customer car, but it sounds like the dealership owns it now. Although it's funny, it hasn't gone up for sale. The dealership can own any car they want, and they can put it up for sale too. I've seen that. I'll go on their website and they'll have a few cars with dealer tags on them. That means the dealer owns them. But they're up for sale on the website, so it's really weird. This all goes up to a certain point, so I've seen way more. Maybe I'll show you a few bits. But yeah, this is another wallpaper. This was so cool to see, and I can't believe this is in my local area. My local exotic car dealership, that's the one I always go to a lot, has this now, and they still have it even up to this day too. A Rossian Q1. Now this thing's an insane car. Oh my! I bent down on my knees to see the inside of it. That's how low to the ground it is. It's probably a little taller than this part right here, like almost up to here, I want to say. But it's really tiny. Well, not tiny in size. It's just really low to the ground. It's like the Alpha 4C. It's really low to the ground. You guys saw that in the Miller Motor Cars video too. There was a little bit of Alpha clips at the end. That was an Alfa Romeo 4C. But it's almost like that car, just longer and a little bit wider. It's track ready and it's gorgeous. Alright, halfway through. No, I don't want to see what's new in iOS. My phone automatically updated to 14. So 5 is going to come in at this really cool R8. Now, I'll show you another one that I saw quickly. This one. This is my dream car right here. This is part of my dream car, my exotic dream car. It's an 08, 09 R8. But they had a brand new 2020 R8. It was a custom one-off spec. Came in this gorgeous, like, metallic blue, deep metallic blue. And he unlocked it for me. It's real funny. I went to go see that lighter blue one, the 09 that I just showed you. They said they wouldn't unlock it due to what's going around, basically. And I even said I wanted to just take pictures, honestly, too. He still wouldn't unlock it. I did the same this time. He unlocked it. Let me take pictures. I'm like, oh, wow. This was about 180,000 too. It was funny. It was a custom one-off spec blue. Had a white interior. Was gorgeous, and they're only making 15 of those of that color. He said supposedly if that's true. I don't know. He may be trying to rip you off and give you another sale or whatever. But this next one, number 4, is gonna be coming from way back in the day. This was BC. You want to know what that means, basically? Go watch my geography video. That's a skit. I did. Sadly, there's going to be no skits in this one. It's all truth, too. It's all kind of sad news, but yeah. Number 4 is going to be coming in at this red Ferrari 488 GTB. Now, this thing. So again, this is my local exotic car dealership, who also houses now Vanderhall. You can go look them up. And Karma. You guys know Karma. I'm a big Karma fan now too. They had this on the original side of them because they've now been housing those two brands. But they originally were the exotic car brand. They got that in pre-owned and it was really nice. It sucks because due to this whole thing, when lockdown is actually lockdown and you couldn't go into dealerships, they had a white coupe instead of the red Roadster. Never got to see that. So, yeah. Next up, number 3. This one comes in at what I got to see right before Miller Motor Cars. I am not kidding, and I've got to put the right door up. Bada bing, oh crap. Bada bing, bada boom. This is one of my local pre-owned dealerships. I know someone who works there now. Actually, 2 people. Not gonna tell you who. And they house officially Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Honda, and Mini. But they have a pre-owned dealership too, and they had that for sale. And I gotta go see that right before Miller Motor Cars happened and all that too. Actually, you guys saw this. Oh yeah, I forgot. You guys saw that in the Miller Motor Cars video. Let me know if you guys have seen some of these cars, because you may have seen them in a few videos. I don't know. It depends. Number 2 and number 1. I know number 1's gonna shock you guys. Actually, I'm gonna kind of put a little bit of story behind it if I can quickly. Number 2, actually I'm just going to explain this, you guys saw the car already. I'll show you the 2 others I pulled up. So, this is the red on white one. This doesn't have a Z51 package. It's the new Corvette, obviously, coming in at 2. I showed you the convertible, and then the other one, the first one that I ever saw, it's almost like the smaller car version, honestly. You just had the top off in the rear, but yeah. And then this one pulled up. This was the owner that said he waited 315 days for this. It's no Z51. He's got the different rims on him. Comes in an Arctic white, and it's got a red interior. It's gorgeous, especially with the lights on right there. And number 1, this is a local car spot. Hopefully I bleeped out the plates good enough. Or colored out the plates good enough. This is going to shock you. And yeah, so this spot comes in at number 1, and I'll show you that car. So this is another old classic car. Number 1 comes in that this is a 68-69 Mercury Cyclone. Now, why did I put it as number 1? Knowing me and my exotics and all that too. Alright, making it sweet and short. Last bit. So that car was really close to me. You literally could go down and to the left and you'd see it. But that car is the Mercury version, because Mercury and Ford had a thing back in the day. The Mercury's not really a car brand now, but Ford was making the Gran Torino about that time. That was a car in Need for Speed, and the Need for Speed movie, obviously, too. And supposedly what it sounds like is you don't ever find that kind of body style of the Gran Turismo. Even the Mercury, too. And to see that car local right to my house is incredible, honestly. I was so concerned about it. When I got home from dinner, because I was on the way back home from dinner, I saw it. I went outside and I kind of just talked to my little brother and I said, screw it, I'm going to go run down and see it and take pictures. And it was still there even when I took my dog for a walk later on that night too. It was really insane. I could not believe my eyes to see a car like that. That kind of rare of a car too. But that, I swear to God, that's the I swear on my life, that is the Mercury version of the Ford Gran Torino body style. I have another picture of it here. I have another picture of it right here. This is the wallpaper version. Again, if you can't see that, I'll try to put that in at the end. I'll try to put everything in at the end. And yeah, but I swear on my life, that's got to be the Mercury version of a Ford Gran Torino body style from the 68-69. They didn't make many of those too. That's the funny thing. They ended them early to make a new body style. It wasn't because they were limited edition. They made a brand new body style really early. So that's the first ever body style they made. And it's really cool to see that just right down the street from me. So, yeah. Hopefully that updates you on where I am. Again, like I said, the December video will be in January. So I am making technically a December video. Just it's going to be about Christmas, so it's like might as well put it in January, call it December. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll call it January. And yeah, hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving. Has a great holidays. Happy holidays, because I may not see you for a little while. I'm sorry I haven't been doing YouTube. I could have done something in October. It's just I was really lazy. I'll do this late November too. So yeah, I've been pretty busy though, and it's been really hard. Honestly, it's just been really lazy. I've been doing more other things. I finally got an Xbox 360 set up actually now too. Can't you believe that actually too? And got Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012 back on it too. And I'm restarting the whole game and replaying that. So if you guys want to see a little bit of that soon too, I can do that. Right now, my camera is about to die and all that, so I'm not going to do that sadly. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good Thanksgiving, happy holidays and all that. If I don't see you until January some odd. And yeah, stay safe. I'll try to say a little bit more next year about what's going on next year. I got some big plans. Let's hopefully if it can happen though. And yeah, stay safe. Have happy holidays, and try to stay away from what's going on right now. Try to stay away from morons who don't know what the heck they're doing, because it's really gonna get really bad this next time around. And yeah, thanks for a lot of the new subs too. We gained a few more too. And just thank you. Go watch Lebanon video too. We're so close to 1,000 views on that. And yeah, I'll shut up finally and say happy holidays again. Stay safe. Happy Thanksgiving from when this is being filmed. And yeah, hope you have good holidays. Stay safe. Shut up, and I'll shut up and yeah, see ya.